Yo, I have to, well, I have to document. Hold on. She come up in my space that I'm trying to get away from her. My wife. Into this room, sit next to me, grab her stomach, act like her stomach is hurting. Right? And then she act like, she wanna hug me. She want me to come hold her and hug her and comfort her. I'm not falling for that trick no more. I don't want, she is too dangerous. I don't want her to touch me. I don't want to touch her. She done made so many allegations about me, horrible things. And in the same breath, she want me to come and hug her. And I just told her, like, this morning, April the 19th, January, July the 19th, 2024. I said, I don't want to touch you. I don't, you done talked bad about me and my mother and my grandmother. My mother is dead. Anybody else would have struck you by now. Constantly. And she sneaks it in, like, and talk about her again this morning. She says to me, you should be, basically, you should be thankful that I'm talking about your mama after what she'd have done to you. I don't know what she's talking about. And you should be thankful that I'm having you. That means she looking down on me and my mother. She think because she a Jehovah Witness, perhaps. I don't want to blame all y'all, but somehow that's in her head that because she's a Jehovah Witness, that she's some higher type of Christian follower of God than the rest of us, which is not true. The way that the things that come out of her mouth and the things that she do that Redford, Michigan may be one day questioned by a higher entity than us humans about what she do and conduct, which I try not to even pay attention to because I'm trying to get a divorce. Anyways, she rants about the past allegations in which she have orchestrated with a bunch of other white people. She's not white, but she's a white side. That's her name, maiden name, white side. So I think she take that a little bit too far, if you ask me, because she really try to be a racist white person, but she's black, and she really uses racist comments that this given to her by her colleagues that's obvious white men. Obvious because of the tone and the way that she speaks coming from a white man that don't like black people and that will do anything and depict a black person in any kind of light that they can to gain any type of edge that they could possibly get to go forth with the efforts in which those prejudiced people care to capitalize their race. Basically, in layman's terms, they'll say any damn thing to hold a nigga down or talk shit about a nigga so a nigga can be viewed as something wrong with them in society, because one thing in this society in America, on Earth, you gotta have a form of discipline about yourself, meaning you got to have some form of education, some form of honor in collegiate or the academic fields to say that you have moral integrity that is a part of our society that allows us to be more humane, better people, and able to get things accomplished because of the moral fibers in which each human is as an individual. So they takes that away by making false allegations, try to project the image. See, that's the one thing about police officers and the police. They in the business of projecting an image, which is not the total job. The job is to present what is actually there, not to enhance and try to and stipulate certain boundaries so people can see a side of a person that wouldn't be revealed unless they magnify that type of character in that person that may or may not be motherfucking accurate. But because of the financial gains and the ideology in which they decide that they own, they gonna push that. In layman terms, they'll say any motherfucking thing to try to fuck you over. And that's what company that she worked for, the Justice Department. And I shouldn't be going back and forth, online, because I ain't gonna go back and forth with her. You can fucking forget that, because as soon as I say something out of line, she calls the police, and that's been happening for years. So, I'm aware of that, being a law student, going to law school. I'm aware of my legal rights, so I damn sure watched and paid close attention to how she been manipulating the justice system in the state of Michigan for the 15 years I've been married to, which she brought that up, which I'm not worried about any of the allegations that's been directed towards my character and my state that have already been predetermined before I was aware of these allegations or this form of justice that been doctored in the country for quite a long time. I'm not the first nigga that white people have defaced their character to get things accomplished. I may be one of, and I ain't gonna say maybe, but I damn sure is one that not gonna sit and take it. No, that's not happening. I'm more of a Thurgood Marshall type than an Art Kelly type. You may try to depict me as being those Negroes that you depicted in light, but because I went to law school, and if you go deep into my past, you'll see that I've been in law school ever since I was motherfucking born. Because I did go to Thomas Cooley High School, who is the motherfucker who built the Michigan law program to be the best law program in the motherfucking country. Over Harvard. And for those of you think it's about the literature and and not the morality and morals of the integrity of a person that provides that legal GERT mass. Let me tell you something right now. I don't give a fuck how smart you is intellectually. If you a motherfucking liar, then you a motherfucking liar. That shit ain't gonna help you in in the court. It'll help you in law school, but it ain't gonna help you in the motherfucking court, bitch. That being said, have a good fucking day.